According to the comparison, we eventually have picked up the three most relevant variables to the customer satisfaction. The first one is arrival delay. So from the equation, it is easy to figure out that arrival delay does not have a significant influence on the customer satisfaction since the coefficient value is only negative 0.0049. And at the same time, the R value and R square both are very small, which are indicate the weak relationship between the dependent variable y and the predictor x. The second predictor we have here is the shopping expenditure. From the regression, we could find out that this model is not a good one since the correlation value is only 0.0004, which basically means the shopping expenditure will not cause any change to the customer satisfaction. We also are able to figure out this conclusion from its regression statistics. The R square is only 0.000267, which indicates only 0.0267 percentage of the total variation in shopping expenditures can be explained by its dependent variable customer satisfaction. And then the rest of its variability in customer satisfaction has been left in the residual. The third predictor we picked is the age. From the regression, we can see that the coefficient is negative 0.0147, R value is 0.256, and R squared is 0.0656. We can tell that this statistics of the variable age is relatively high compared to the other regression. However, the regression between the dependent variable y and then the predictor x is still weak. Now we're going to discuss the hypothesis analysis. For this part, the null hypothesis we have here is satisfaction of passengers for the aviation industry will not be influenced by any factors. For against this null hypothesis, we have three hypotheses. The first one is arrival delay has the influence on customer satisfaction. The second is age of the passenger has an impact on customer satisfaction as well. The third one is retail shopping has an impact on satisfaction for airline passengers. We assume the significant level is at 0.05, which means when p-value of this variable is smaller than 0.05, we can reject the null hypothesis. According to the coefficient table, we are able to find that the p-value for a variable delay is basically equal to 0. Obviously, in this regression model, the p-value is 0, is a smaller than or significant level 0.05. Therefore, we can reject the null hypothesis. For the age, we can find that the p-value is close to 0 as well. So we're able to reject the null hypothesis as well. And then the p-value for the variable shopping expenditure is 0.4689, which is much higher than 0.05. Therefore, we are failing to reject the null hypothesis. Under this situation, we need to admit that the shopping expenditure are not related to the customer satisfaction. So the prediction we have for this variable is invalid. In summary, based on the analysis on the regression models and the hypothesis, we figure out the shopping expenditure would not take any good or bad impact on the customer satisfaction. At the same time, the increase in passengers' age and arrival delay by minutes would have negative influence on the customer satisfaction, although the impact are weak, but they do exist. Now let us move forward to the recommendation. The reason that we predict and analyze the relationship between customer satisfaction and these variables is because this data would help us get better understanding in the development trend in the commercial aviation industry so that we are able to get the most accurate and efficient suggestion to the airplane companies for assisting them with improving their business in the long term. Based on the data, we can see that the management of the company should consider more age range like the youth, middle age, and seniors since adults have the highest level of the satisfaction. All age range should be put into consideration to avoid the neglect. Also, the analysis of the arrival delay shows passengers regard punctualities pretty much. Therefore, managers need to ensure a strict punctual system where passengers do not feel discarded. Since the punctuality increases the passengers' loyalties and then satisfactions a lot. In case of enforcing delay, passengers should be properly informed in before and in case to get the compensation for delays in extreme situation. In summary, passenger satisfaction is an important driver of the business stabilities. Therefore, the management of the airport and airline companies should strive toward improving the punctuality to flight schedule, also be more inclusive of OH range in its flight system. Thank you for your listening.